So welcome to your Gundam Supreme Battle CN tutorial. I'm going to help you guys guide you through because I do see a lot of people now finally transferring to the CN, noticing that Taiwan servers have been getting a bit greedy. So first and foremost, you want to make this MG account. You see this thing right here moving around. If you can't, it's here. Trust me, you can see it moving. I'm making circles. You got to make an account. It's very simple. My buddy made a video on how to do that because I told him to, because I don't even know how I did it. So he's there to help you if you need it. He can even link his video below so you can watch it and start your CN journey. First and foremost, you have red ticket. This is just your starter pack. If you have money, you only can get the free box. You can't really spend with gems. These are just little options. This is like a friendly, if you start the game, a friend adds your code, you can get nice prizes later down the road. If they reach level 15, you get a ticket, so on and so forth. Maybe some gems as well if they top up from the looks of this. Maybe. Anyways, green house shards play a little bit different in this one. They're a little bit more expensive for the legendary gacha units, or the super ace pilots, as they say. So just be wary of that. It's a little tricky, but it feels like it's a bit cheaper to actually level up your units in a way, which we'll go over. Here's your daily calendar. Get cool stuff. And that's just a CD key. I never know what that's for. Your little mini shop, they'll kind of refresh when you level up a unit. Or you get certain things. This is that thing we see on the Taiwan version. But there's more 2 stars to go around with Chow, Astaroth, a lot of stuff, but usually I just get the gems. You're going to need these green gems. Very important stuff. And you might actually want to start getting these cubes and some of these parts triangles so you can start leveling up your units. It's a little bit harder in this one because they don't have a parts gacha. This is just a special prize. You can't afford it. Here's where you'll get your beginner's plan. When you start playing the game, you'll be able to get a red triangle after logging in for 14 days. But you'll also be able to get a blue triangle unit pretty easily. You just have to decide which one you want. All the missions are pretty straightforward. You're just winning, playing arena. You're not doing anything crazy. Then when you reach level 15, you'll be able to choose between Burning Gundam, Reborn, Sengo, Jihan. You can actually change those to like others that they offer for free. I just chose those because I was trying to see what this version was about. Elite Plan is more expensive stuff. Once you get to level 30, you can start earning a little bit extra prizes, but the main part is the bottom row here, where there's more free triangles and more pseudo-legendaries. So we actually went over pseudo-legendaries first, so let's go over the bottom here. So supplies is, you have your normal gacha, your rare supply gacha, your ace unit gacha, and the super Gundam supply gacha. Super Gundams are what I call the official legendary units of the game. Well, I called this one the pseudo-legendaries of the game. So if you're coming from Taiwanese, it's a little bit different here. You have your Super Gundam supply, which was your legendaries. Your pseudo legendaries were your ace units, and these were just normal gacha rates you pull on for other things. There are different units in them, and pretty much the blue gacha, this one, is in all these other gacha. So this one right here, you can get units from this gacha in these as like fodder until you hit a certain amount of pity, which you can see there's a 120. Piloting is the same thing, but it's easier to level up blue units now, blue pilots, so they can be battle ready for ladder, so on and so forth. Both of these are the same. You can get either kind of ticket, just depends on what you go for. Usually I'm all about getting my legendary pilot tickets, or say the super pilot supply tickets, because it's very important. It says you gotta level up your super pilots. And obviously you have your crew stuff, so the crew thing stayed. You just don't have the parts gacha anymore, or the Warship gacha anymore. But they did update this game to where you can do a lot more. So for pseudo-legendaries, you got to choose which one you want to unlock. And then you start pulling for your pity. And same thing for the Super Ace. You just click a unit you want. Click it. Change it. Now you start pulling. And that's the unit you end up with at the end of the day. I am actually working on a Guan Yu 4-star now. He became my new target goal. Well, not 4-star, just 3 bars for 4 bars, 3 stars, which is pretty good in strength. My HFX has proven that to me, so I don't need to do much more. Garage! Welcome back to your garage, where every unit is a little bit different. You only have to deal with 5 bars now, and pretty much how it goes is, for all units are the same. So it starts as 10 shards, then 15, then 20, then 25 shards, then 30 shards, and then it resets back to 20. Then it goes into actually resets to 25, then 30, then almost 50, and it gets a little bit more expensive. But the blue gacha units are a little bit more easier to finish up. That's number one. So there's your normal garage stuff. Normal prepping your team option. We went over this in the normal Taiwanese server version. Legendary units, I own 5 of them here. Same garage format. Nothing really changed there. Same, get more units, increase your star rating to get like extra gems. The part system, very different. You need to get these canisters, but you don't gacha pull them. We'll show you where you get those as well, because they made an update to that. And now, believe it or not, all your units don't have separate parts. They all follow a one-part format. So you're not getting parts how you used to back in Taiwan, where you do different sets. Now it's just one complete set, and I just go for the tank build, so I stay alive longer in matches and fight. This one's an interesting one. This can actually transfer talents in the near future if you didn't like where your unit was at and you put all those talents into them, and you kind of want to transfer. So say we did Gujin Rebig. We can transfer the third talents to our Wing Gundam Fenni. Then our Wing Gundam Fenni, you gotta have these yellow tickets, which we'll show you where to get these. These tickets let you transfer that, so your Guzan rebate goes back down to 0, and your Wing Gundam Fenni attains the talents, and you just choose them when you set them up. So it's just a way to transfer talents if necessary. I actually did that for my Guan Yu, and now he's at his 4th talent already, just to start him off, because I was going back for HFX. This one is a very special one. It's a new thing you do on your, single grind, but it only happens every once a week. It resets. I'll show you where you're going to get, these kinds of purple computers, these green stuff, so on and so forth. But these are for your pilots. So let's show you what that's about, actually. So let's pretend we're leveling up a unit, right? So the options are the same. I mean, here you can almost change the board, I guess, if you hit 5 talents, maybe. I don't know yet. Can't wait to see. 5 stars, obviously get the last animation. There are some paid battle pass ones too. Right here is where you level up, start up your unit. This option is to actually level up your unit. Second option is just choosing your warship. We always stick with the 1. I never change it. So pilot-wise, there's 3 pilot tabs. I know I maxed out my first legendary pilot. So yeah, I mean you do that, and then you get to this part. You have to level these up for your character to be able to use these certain pilot skills like lock on, a little bit more boost. Boost gets a little half of your boost back, 60% of it because you're a BB pilot. Since my guy's an SS crown pilot, the highest pilot crown there is, you could with the green lock on. The green lock on dodges a lot of melee characters like Destiny and so on and so forth, those kinds of characters. So that's just something to keep in mind when it comes to that kind of character. So I'll show you another example. That is an S crown. Is your characters that aren't S crowned. So you go to the 3rd tab, you see that it's A, and you got to get these things. So where do you get those things? Well, we'll be showing that in the video as well. You also have purple arrow shards. I guess like dark purple. Looks purple. These help with your legendary pilots. They're like rainbow shards for your legendary pilots, really. And that's really good. These red shards, or these are pink. These pink arrow shards are for your common pilots. The ones from the rare gacha and the rate increase gacha. So that's where you would use that from to level up your pilots to 5-star. I have actually done that with Testament. I did nothing but blue star gacha, and I got to that point. You also have a favorite system. You just put them in your favorites if you want to find them faster. You just click the star here. Bada bing, bada boom. Moving on. Alrighty. Warship. Warship's a little bit different in the CN servers. Warship is legit. You actually have to click units that you can put on the ship. The max you can see, it would say 56. You see how it says 0 out of 56? Because I met the limit. I have a 16 Guan Yu, a 16 Transient Glacier, a 16 HFX. I was 48, and I had my Testament. That's an 8. So he completed out the S Crown ship. S Crown ships can hold more units. Remember that. They can. So if you want to work on multiple ships, you can, but usually as an F2V player, you just work on one. You just keep switching the units in and out. I mean, you try not to stress yourself out when it comes to Supreme Battle, really. You just take it one step at a time. Leveling up your ships have priorities. If you level multiple ships, you can get a little bit multiple rewards, which is nice. Crew thing is the same besides one difference. Now you can level up some of these stats below, like extra attack, range, accuracy build up. An example, look, now this says 197. You need these. G cruise ship coins to do that. And bada bing bada boo, level up these stats so you do a little bit more extra with your crewmates. So on and so forth. I'm actually almost done. I only have like 2 more S crowns to go to finish up an entire S crown crew. And I've been playing this game for almost 9 months. Listen, I started in like October. It's almost been like, let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March. So it's already, really, if I started in October, so there's October, the time I started, so that's 1 month to, no, then that's, no, October. So if I start in October, it's November, December, January, February, March. So it took me 5 months to get to this point. It's kind of wild. Anyways, so yeah. Keep that in mind. So again, level up your ships. There's many ways to do it. You do the endless battlefield. Like we said, the endless battlefield stayed the same. You're just climbing your way all the way up to get these ship point parts, which are very good. But also you can get these through the colony. Colony is where we're going to show you next. We already went over the colony 1,000 times, but we're going to go over it again, okay? So yeah, you level up your ships, get these S Crown rainbow tickets to level up the ship a little bit more. You gotta make sure you meet the requirements, so on and so forth. And your warship can only max at level 30. But I still have a long ass way to go for that. So that's warships. Let's head to the colony, shall we? Like, I can't express how many times I went over the colony. Really can't. So my ship just came back. It's all done. Got some parts here and there. I'm still trying to build my warship a little bit further, or I get more silver funnels versus the orange. You don't need the orange funnels. You need more of these silvers. They became the new gimmick in the CN version. There's my pilot thing. I actually use this pilot thing a lot now, believe it or not. Pilot training. It's very good for you. I do it every day. It's nice. Same situation. You go in here, get some extra stuff that require your heart. So you don't have to spend a lot, which is great. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to get through your things. So I'm going to have to go to the problem with the difference between the CN one and this one. So the warship one right here, it automatically does it every 24 hours. After 24 hours have passed, you collect. But you can collect early, time resets, and it keeps on going. You don't have to send warships out anymore. Just make sure you check back to get some of your talent shards back. And the reason why you want to level up this is the most important, so you can actually get the talents for tier 4, so you can actually go a little bit further. I don't know if you can ever reach level 27. That seems like a very stretch, more like a whale territory. But yeah, you just gotta be able to unlock these so you can get more talents in the near future, and that's what you work on as an F2P player mostly, because you need it. You need the talents. All right, so the silver coin thing's different because you can only do the silver box. That's number 1. Silver box is your only go-to situation. You can't do the gold box because it actually costs gems, and you can't get these blue gems in this game unless you spend actual currency. So blue gems are limited to just actual currency. Period. All right, simple enough. Same warship deals, same situation. No need to go any further than that to explain it. Same situation you went through with Taiwan. Just little extra steps. That's all. All right. Going down the list. Corps, same situation. Join a course party. Log in. Do your battle. Get like 15 gems if you win once in your team game. Play race to unlock other units from the rare gacha like Barbados, Lupus Rex for free, etc. Where the prize pool at, so I can show you. So these are the units you offer if you actually play this every Saturday morning at like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. And you can start getting charged for these units, and you need about 65 shards to unlock the said unit. So you can actually unlock Barbados Super Strikes practically for free after a couple weeks. So that's pretty cool. All right. So that's your corpse thing. Corpse thing is the same situation. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Log in around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Play up some matches. Get your 15 gems. Or you can get 3 of your rate up half shards, which are like not that great. You really would just want the real good shards here. So you want these shards here. You're going to want these 5 ones. These are your rainbow tickets. Blue gacha tickets became the new rainbow. That's very important to understand. So when you get those, these tickets up here, these are your rainbow tickets, and they work only for the Super Gundam supply, or I say the official legendary gacha. So you can only use these tickets for this gacha, and that's why it's important to always hold on to them because they're more high rarity than anything. And then you got pseudo tickets. You got pseudo tickets. You got your rare supply tickets, these symbols, and you got your normal common tickets that have this red symbol. You get a little bit of an orange here, a little bit of a darker orange here, so on and so forth. So make sure when you get these tickets, make sure you always spend it on your legendary pilot here and get your legendary characters up and running. Very important. Same thing for yellow. Yellow, these tickets become rainbows, and you want to use your rainbows on the super pilot supply because that's very important to level up your character. Same situation. You got these tickets, yada yada, yada yada. With this one, that one. So the biggest difference and the best difference with CN is they have a pity coin system. If you pull, you can actually spend these P's that you get from pulling on the gacha and spend it on some of these tickets, like a pseudo legendary pilot ticket, some rare supply tickets. You can spend it on actual talents if you need more talents. I'm actually doing that now since I already got all the rainbow tickets. This refreshes every month. Every month it will refresh, and then you can buy 30 rainbow blue tickets by obviously opening on the gacha and so on and so forth. So you always kind of guarantee yourself 30 pulls in a way at the end of the month. Like you always get through 30 through the legendary gacha, and that's good. You couldn't do that before in the Taiwan, but in CN you can actually do 30 versus the 20 I've always been only able to attain every month, which was garbage because I wasn't getting anywhere. But in CN, you actually can get places and unlock some of your favorite units by going through these pity systems. And this P coin system definitely was a game changer for me. And that kind of kept me going. Oh, and also make sure you do spend all your P coins. They do not transfer over. So I learned that the hard way. So make sure you keep that in mind. So there's 13 left till the reset. Makes sense. So be careful of your P coins. Very important. Don't forget. Very, very important. So library, obviously, same situation, just like in Taiwan. You're getting these things, yada yada. You're looking at your supplies. There's cases in here. You open it and you get stuff from your dailies. Your new daily assignments. All you have to do for your daily. So let's get to the missions here. Yeah, I'll do the shove. So the missions is you're doing this, but you're doing this 6 times total until you unlock 6 boxes here. You get 1 golden box in the middle here every 12 hours. So always try to get your golden box as soon as you can so it resets so you can get another one, so on and so forth. But your PvP does actually have a limit for the day, which is nice. I kind of like that about this game. You're limited to like getting 6 boxes. And all these boxes, guess what, contain these beautiful green gems that help you pull on the gacha. And that's why it's easy to pull in this game versus the Taiwanese servers. So keep that in mind. You get 3 boxes of each of these, but they all contain mostly the same prizes of getting gems, some talents, some actual talents so you can level up or talent up your units, so on and so forth. And you got your normal PvP shop. The only difference is you have Theme Arena, which is a fun one. This month's Theme Arena is actually just normal blue gacha units, 2 stars, which is actually a fun one because it's not overpowering. So you can have fun with that. Momoku Pool is probably going to get banned from this one. So there are ban picks in this one. Like the community chooses 2 units to ban so they don't see them anymore during their grind, during this Theme Arena. So that makes it fun. And this opens at 10 p.m. EST and it ends around like 2 a.m. EST. All right, so we went over the missions. Missions also coincide with adventure mode. So in adventure mode, you're doing the same thing. You are doing competition 5 times a day. You are doing endless battlefield 5 times a day. Expedition is very different. This resets every 3 days. So once the reset happens, that's day 1. It has like a good 64 hours from there. Or 66 hours. Yeah, so it's like almost like a 3-day till it resets. Very important because you can get stuff like shards, some other things for Psycho Zaku apparently, some Epion shards, Sandrock, some coins. You get coins, and you get more of these canisters as well. But I'm going to show you other ways to get canisters a little bit That's not fast, but it's like good to get these. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna beat these expeditions, and then you're gonna click the bottom, choose a unit, put it in like you're doing like a adventure thing. Back in Taiwanese, when they did like A, B, and S crown, that you put 3 units in. Same thing for exploration. It's just that's how you do it now to actually get good stuff for the next 3 days after the 3 days is up. So there's that. So the new mode right here, I call it virtual world. So virtual world, you're just moving your Gundam around trying to get prizes. You just want to make it to the stairs as best you can. You don't want to travel because you're not a whale. So you just try to always get to the next so you can get the prizes that they offer every time during this event. It's very fun. You can probably get blue tickets and you get some green hollow shards if you're lucky, but always try to get the blue tickets because those are your godsend pulls right there. So that's a new single player game. You don't have to worry about that. This refreshes every week. You get 40. Let me go back to this actually. This refreshes every Sunday because it's Monday for Japan and China. So this refreshes Sunday for us Americans. And pretty much you get 45 more movements. Right here would be like movements. No, I don't want to spend gems to move. And they try to get you with that. So that's how you move. It would say 45 where this 200 is. And that's your how many movements you get for the day. So that's nice. At least they refresh it. You don't have to spend money, yada, yada. All right, that's important for your dailies as well. Temptation is also a fun thing. If you get the units early, you can get almost like 10 extra tickets, 100 extra gems, 50 extra talents, something like this. So I got Guan Yu actually early, and I had to win in the arena with him 5 times. And they gave me, and since I got into level 3, he was already at level 3, I was able to get 10 tickets and 10 blue tickets and 10 pilot tickets, the rainbow ones. And what did we say? The rainbow ones are important. Sheesh. All right, let's check the battle pass here. Battle pass updates every so often. You can get blue tickets. You can get yellow tickets, which is great tickets. Here actually is where you're going to guard to get these. These are important for your pilot leveling system. How you can get them to S crown. It's a lot harder than you think, but these are the things that get you there. Notice how they don't give you 3 in these boxes because you get the pull on a gacha. Now this, obviously, when you hit 100%, you get a free 6 pull. It's nice. You get stuff. It's still free. I mean, all I did was do that, and I got an S crown unit. I was happy. You can also spend gems to S crown your pilot if necessary. And is it worth it? Kind of. Because you got to get green lock on your characters that don't even have it as a passive or use it in any of their moves, but they can have it to get out of these melee characters like Strike Build, Perfect Strike, stuff like that. Those types of heavy melee characters for a couple seconds, which is good. That's the seconds you need to capitalize for free damage. Let's see, battle mode. Casual starts around 10 o'clock actually. And they have band pick or solo 1v1. Very fun stuff. So this is where you find your casuals. And that's actually one of your when you start missions. The battle pass, we did missions, we did the arena because we knew the basics. In the shop, you're never gonna click on this one, the first option, ever. Like I never go in there. It's this green option you want to click on. This is where you get stuff. This is where I get my dark purple haro shards, my rainbow shards for my legendary pilots, so I can level them up, like Guan Yu's pilot, Transient Glacier's pilot. All of that from this, and this will help you on your journey to get them at least 5-star pilots, which gives your character more attack, boost, and defense. Keep that in mind. Like I said, you can also own these units if you save up a bunch of arena points, but these aren't really worth it, so I don't even bother. I'd rather work on the team I have. So then you get some of these pink haro shards. This comes from your endless battlefield, now your competition mode, and expedition. Very important from expedition, because this is how you're going to be able to get some of these red cubes to get your 5th talent. They just introduced 5th talent to freaking Supreme Battle on Taiwanese, but these red cubes have been like the go-to of this game for generations, so on and so forth, so you can get your 5th talent on your units, on your legendary units actually. The other cubes are for your blue gacha normies. As you can tell, the blue cubes are for that. Here, this box contains your A canisters. By those color canisters that are yellow, blue, and purple, and red. This is the box you click. Just make sure it says A on it. And if you need S's, you can click the S on it. But It's a lot harder than you think. You want to focus on the A's. I'm at that point on my journey. I have to focus on more A's. So I have to focus on getting more of these pink Cairo shards. It's very crucial. Next thing is the Warship one. I'll show you the Warship shop. Warship shop is good because you can get some corpse tickets. This finishes up your war crew pretty easily. And now that if you want to make multiple war crew ships that can benefit your characters in the near future, you can because of this. It's a lot easier, safer, and it gets the job done. This shop resets every week as well. You just can't get certain items till you hit a certain stage in Endless Battlefield, and that's where all the good stuff is. I can't even get to level 88 yet, which means I can't get these yet, which sucks. Because this would make the grind a lot faster. But if I don't get past level 88, I can't get it, and I can't level up my warship faster. This is supposed to be a faster way to do it, but they made it a lot harder than you think. A-holes. Anyways, this is where you put your alliance tickets. This is your alliance ticket shop where you can get Farak, you can get Justice Knight, full armor K-Shat, Revive, so on and so forth, the usual stuff. Usually I actually got Farak and Knight, Justice Knight. You can get Nyx if you like to. Very fun unit. Seen a lot of whales with it. But I started to use my normal, these shards that you see highlighted on some red cubes. I might as well get 20 red cubes because it's really hard to grind those out. So I try to get them at my convenience, really. So that's this shop. That's the corpse shop right here once you're doing your corpse missions. Pretty much the alliance stuff, so on and so forth. That way you can get that. You can also get this. Again, increase your pilot power, your commons. So if you want to just build a full common team of 5 stars that'll hit like trucks, this is definitely a shop for you because it's actually very simple. Well, or you use this one too. I think I'd use this one to do it. Because it was 5,000. Yeah, I did this shop. I think I've actually saved the corpse stuff for like more of the red cubes now. Yeah, I mean, I got this done. I finished up my testament when I did that, so yeah. So, oh, wait, there's more red cubes, so I can actually get more red stuff if I need to. Again, there are a lot of positives here. I mean, when you get a certain thing done, you can focus on the next best thing. Like I said, I'm probably going to be focused on more of my red cubes to get my 5th talent on my first unit, so on and so forth. Okay, we talked about shop. We talked about the library. We talked, of course, colony. This option where you see the Guan Yu, we got certain events. These events give you special tickets. You get a lot of good stuff. It's very nice. They give you a lot of generous free stuff. 100 green gems. Just know it's very easy to grind gems. You get more than you think, and it's amazing. You get like 30. You can make like 50 in a day. You can make a lot. You can make almost like 80 in a day to 100. It's actually a very, very fair system being an F2P player. All in all, that's it, guys. That's your tutorial on Gundam Supreme Battle, the Chinese server version. So if you have any questions, I'm here for you. Y'all be good, stay safe, and I hope you found this tutorial helpful.